Flight SLX 185RB here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. And there are several brands of trailers now in what I call the compact market. And that is, these trailers are, shorter height. They're 7 foot wide, not 8 foot wide. They're a smaller, class of trailer. And there are more and more of these starting to pop up every day. But, if I were an owner, if I were investing my money, I don't know that I could look past the Flight SLX. We represent 3 or 4 different brands of smaller single-axle compact trailers here. This is generally the only one that we stock. When you start comparing them side by side, you find out there is no comparison. Things like this extra large exterior storage pockets right here. This actually runs right under the bed, so you can see how big this is. That box right there, to give you an idea of size and scope, that's the box that the microwave originally came to Jayco in. They like to ship us extra things like the crank handles in those just to keep things looking nice and tidy. But that gives you an idea how big that is. It's bigger than a microwave box. You start asking yourself, well, why do I say that? Why do I think that this is the best in its class? Because normally, I don't mince words. I think that every travel trailer is the best for a different reason. Sometimes multiple reasons, but in this group right here, I always come back to these. I say that because they have twice the warranty of anything else in this class. They're built far better. Again, I represent different brands of trailers. We only stock these for a reason. They're just built better. They don't come back to my service department for warranty claims like the other little guys do. So they perform, and they have double the warranty to back that up. Generally, there's no options on these. They're all built the same. That gives you quality and reliability. When the guy at the factory builds the same wall every single time all day, you get a quality assurance out of that because he's not guessing which wall he's building. In this video, you might notice we did add the roof air conditioner on this one. That is a big 13,500 BTU roof AC unit, same that you get in the bedroom of these $90,000 fifth wheels half the time. That you'll breathe icicles in this thing if you want to. That's the only option we put into this. Like even the spare tire standard, the water heater, all that stuff that's extras, like a full awning, is standard on these. They standardize the construction to give you quality and reliability. The roof structure is actually walkable, and that's something that is really just amazingly shameful. If you start comparing the way some of these other smaller campers are built, I've seen some that have like a tin beer can style roof that just about makes me sick because that's the other thing. These cost less. We are selling these Flight SLXs for less than those Cutthroat brands. I don't quite understand how. The only thing I can think is that people see some of these other brands and they don't look and they don't shop around, they don't see what else there is. Because anytime someone's ever compared one of these Flights to the other things they've seen, 10 times out of 10 they buy a Flight here from Haylett's. Things like the extra large pantry that you see here, you get more usable storage, and the storage, like these upper cabinets that you see especially across the front, these cabinets almost every other brand deletes. Those cabinets are the things you're going to use every single day. You're going to have your blankets and your pillows or your plates or whatever up there. That's the stuff you're going to use every day. Those are some of the most important features in this entire trailer. Again, back to reliability, things like LED lights all the way through the entire interior of the Flight SLX, just like the full-blown Flight. This is a member of the #1 best-selling travel trailer family in North America since 2005 and counting. They didn't get that way by getting super cheap and cutthroat on stuff. They got that way by being a little bit better in just about every single way. This up here, this is where you'd normally find a wall mount AC, and that's what's interesting is that we've added the upgraded air to this one, and most of the compact trailers in this class, air conditioning is optional. You have to pay extra for it. So not only are they more expensive out the gate, but you have to pay more for things like an air conditioner and a furnace that are standard in the Jayco versions here. However, with most brands, when you add the wall AC, it's a 5,000 BTU unit, which is like what you'd put in your window at your home. With a Flight SLX, standard is an 8,000 BTU. So, what, 60% more powerful? And then we took it even a step further with a full-blown roof AC on this thing, 13,500 BTU. It is, like I said, you'll breathe icicles in here if you want to. Now, your bedding. Jayco spends more money on your bed in this trailer than any other compact class trailer, period. Look it up. I triple dog dare you. That's how confident I am in that. This is Denver Mattress brand. This is the same thing that they put in like their big travel trailers. Any price point you find at Jayco, they spend more money where you sleep than anybody else. There is big storage underneath this front bed. That's one of the things I like about it. And again, you notice, well, here, let me lift that back up. You notice there's no particle board. It's all plywood. It's all real wood holding this stuff together. Again, that's where that longer warranty, because they have a better structure, comes into play. Even their window treatments. You have nicer cloth shades in here, not metal blinds. Your windows open for cross ventilation. Not all of your compact trailers do that. You'll find extra power outlets tucked here and there to keep things like your phones and your laptops charged, your iPads. The dinette here can fold down into a single sleeper, so maybe if you have like one grandkid or something like that, you could pop them down here. But this is obviously designed as a couples coach, and that's the advantage of having the full-time front bed that I'm sitting on here right now. Over here in your kitchen, most of these compact trailers have a 2 cubic foot refrigerator. That is like the small little fridge that you get in a pop-up. With a Jayco, you are getting the bigger fridge. You're also going to see a little bit bigger grade furnace on here. There is a coax outlet right there, so if you want to put a TV here or put one down here, you could do that. Again, extra LED lighting here and there, especially in your kitchen where you need to see what you're doing, if you're cooking. And again, when it comes to storage, this is awesome. I love this huge rear closet. It is large enough that if you didn't have that shelf, a grown man could stand in there and shut the door and be fine. But I love the shelf because it gives you a natural, organic place to keep your shoes tucked away. If you've ever owned a camper, I go camping. I don't just talk about campers in these videos. I actually go camping with my family. And the shoes always end up in a big pile by the door because I don't have a spot for mine like that. And this does have a full bathroom. Most of these compact campers have what's called a wet bath. And a wet bath is when the toilet is in the shower and then basically you have no elbow room. That's a wet bath. I've heard some people call it the 3 S's, but I don't believe you can do all three at the same time. That's sit, shower, and shave. S-I-T, by the way. So give us a call, learn even more. I think if you do some looking and you put your hands on these, you'll find that, again, in this class, there is nothing better than the J-Flight SLX. I don't normally say that. I'm not normally that adamant about one brand or another. And remember, I do represent different brands of trailers here, but when it comes to these little guys, there just is no other choice. 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping.